Even before today's holdup at Baskin Robbins, police were intensifying their efforts to catch that serial armed robber. And KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey working for you tonight with a behind-the-scenes look at how investigators are using the suspect's own behavior to anticipate where he will strike next. This is interesting stuff, Jeff.
And Nadine, that is why we are at Big Shots Espresso tonight, one of the Northside coffee stands that hasn't been robbed yet. Does the thief think that this stand is too close to the police department or Boone Avenue that's heavily used by officers as they make their way to and from the public safety building? Or has this stand escaped the holdups because the suspect knows somebody who works there or is one of their customers? Nadine, those are the questions that crime analysts are now trying to answer. The number of victim businesses are adding up, and after taking a 5-day hiatus, the robbery suspect was back at work late Monday afternoon, hitting Deb's Espresso on foot and walking away with cash.
I think the public needs to know, too, that our response times have been incredibly quick. I think last night we were there within a minute of the incident taking place.
Police are missing their suspect by just seconds because they've repositioned their patrol officers to hold up hotspots.
Really, I'm able to access the time of day of the week.
Senior crime and intelligence analyst Thomas Mashad is using the thief's own MO to project where he might strike next.
Then putting out surveillance teams and technical surveillance equipment and that type of thing with the hope of being in the right place at the right time.
Police are also sharing their surveillance video with probation officers to see if the suspect was recently released from prison. The bandit is carefully choosing his targets, avoiding the ones where employees are now wearing handguns, and so undercover officers are trying to spot the thief while he's doing his pre-holdup recon. Yet the police chief says the rest of us may be his best bet for spotting the suspect, either making his way to and from his waiting getaway car.
You sit there and you say, oh, well, that's kind of weird. That person's walking up to the coffee stand that's a drive up, and they just walked away with no coffee. Typically, that doesn't happen, right? That's a 911 call. That's not a crime check call. So we can get units there right away.
So if you frequent or work near an espresso stand, you got the go-ahead from the chief to make a heads-up play and dime out this fella to 911. Straub says unless the suspect leaves town, he is going to get caught because with every holdup, he gives up more information to detectives about who he is. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.